them to involve themselves with
The fate of the competency-based curriculum CBC continued to elicit mixed reactions among parents in the country. A section of education stakeholders in Murang'a County have now called upon the government to foot all expenses associated with the implementation of the competency-based curriculum CBC.
Not executive.
Murang'a Senator Nyutu underscored the new curriculum, saying it is designed to give a student opportunity to study what he or she is interested and good in.
Every child in the world is born with a particular competency, and this is the competency that CBC seeks to identify and develop, nurture and develop, so that every other learner will specialize at the level of senior secondary school, will specialize in their area of competency. And for starters, at a senior secondary school level, we'll have 3 streams. That is Arts and Sports Academy. We'll have STEM, that is Science, Technology, Engineering, and Mathematics. And we are going to have Languages and business. And those are the 3 pathways.
According to Nyutu, the curriculum requires a learner to start specializing at senior secondary school, observing that this will enable a learner to get more knowledge and skills in the field of his or her interest.
So that if we identify a child is a good footballer, for example, at senior secondary school, then we take him to an arts and sports academy. We do not need to keep tiring this particular learner with physics, biology, mathematics, because he may not need this. There are those that, of course, will identify together with parents that they are good, they are interested in wiring. That is where their competence is, and we'll be able to identify this. Kama na chokora steamer, you know, they interfere with the electric systems all the time. We will know that this is somebody who is a competency is in wiring, and we take him to STEM.
However, NAT official in the county, Mark Wamuthenya, says the curriculum was hurriedly launched without full stakeholders' engagement, saying since the curriculum is already being implemented, corrections can be done for its success.
We as NAT, we believe that this is the right time, because we believe the CBC was hurriedly launched without the stakeholders' engagement, and we believe with the right time, because of the honor and the excellency, having set up this committee, we know that we are going to give our views which will be put into action. We believe that because we have got the stakeholders, the committee chairman here, and the other professors from Kenyatta University, the Nairobi University, they are going to take our views to the highest office so that we get the reforms being implemented. We believe that CBC is not a very bad curriculum, but it is expensive to the parents, to the teachers. It is hectic to teachers. Because of the running areas you get, the teachers are supposed to cover. They have become so much hectic. The assessment is taking a lot of time for the teachers and the parents.
Wamuthenya said the views given in the committee can be utilized to make changes with the parents and teachers are proposing.
If the government can provide the right materials in the projects that are needed to be done in schools, we believe that is a good curriculum, because it's going to nurture the talents of the pupils from lower ages. So we believe that is a good idea. But if the government will not be able to provide the facilities na capitation, we also believe it's not a good idea.
According to Murang'a Women Teachers Association Coordinator Winnie Kamanja, every teacher should be trained on CBC.
We would like the government to know that as teachers in the ground level, we have inadequate or we lack the trained personnel. We are not trained very well. That is why you see there are so many quarrels. Handling the CBC is not that it is bad, but we lack proper training.
Kamanja has downplayed the move of training few representatives, saying teachers who are trained are inadequate to effectively train others.
So my prayer is, let the government train all teachers on the same and not representatives. Because the moment you take 2 teachers in a staff room, They go and get trained. When they come back again, not everybody that gets trained comes and explains exactly the way things were. If we talk about message distortion, it is distorted because it is coming from one person to the other. So we want to get the fact from these qualified personnel.
Murang'a Member of Parliament Mary Waithera said some parents are engaged in their daily activities, struggling to get food for their families and may lack time to do homework with their children.
They are supposed to look for some of the things that are required to do these practicals. Yet we are telling our parents that primary school and secondary, apart from where we have the boarding facilities or boarding schools, that education is free. So you find our parents have been given a lot of backlog or workload in terms of the expense, the time, because this parent is also expected to do a lot as far as the child work is concerned at home.
Waithera says CBC gives parents a lot of work in terms of assisting the child, arguing that most of the work should be done by teachers.
We want to say some of our parents are busy, so that by the end of the day they make a living and they place food on the table. There are some things that the runner require in terms of food provision, uniform, and other things. And therefore, some of our parents are not able to get home when they are required by these runners so that they can assist them with what the parent is supposed to assist. And because some of our parents and majority of them are business people, they get home late and they also wake up very early.